You know, in hindsight, sending my YouTube channel to almost everyone I know and posting it on my Instagram might have been a bad idea, because then people could see the dumb shit I think of. I think I might regret making this video. But I recorded everything and edited, so I'll just post it anyways. Good luck, future me. I play gacha games. Hey, DJ, doesn't that mean you have gacha game vibes? Well, I mean, yeah, of course, I have gacha game vibes. And welcome to women that I would let fix me or ruin me, whatever she wants. I have self-respect. You really think I would put myself in that position in the first place too? Huh, you really thought the next image was gonna be a hot anime woman, huh, didn't ya? So anyways, now that I got that gag out of the way, the current games I play into the gacha games are Genshin Impact, Knights, Enfield, Xana's Zone Zero, Star Rail, and Withering Waves. Uma Musume is on that list too, and Limbus Company, but I feel like Uma Musume definitely deserves its own video, and so does Limbus, to be honest. And technically I can make a solo video on all these games here, but that's future DJ up to decide. So I'm basically gonna use this as a general overall video for me to just talk a little bit about some characters here. You know what? Nimbus, get back in here. I'll talk about you too. You can go, Uma Musume. You can go have fun. Run off in the field. Genshin Impact. It has a lot of good characters, but for me, I think Mavika is up there. I'm not sure if it's because she's, well, hot, or if it's because she rides a bike, but if I had to pick a reason, it's probably because of her gameplay style and the way that she actually uses her bike to smack the enemies with. And then there's also Farina. It's mainly because of her story and personality. The moment I saw this queen try to establish her dominance when we first met her, I fell head over heels. And I also remember a lot of people hating on her for some reason when she was first introduced. And my reaction is like, why do people hate the overly confident, bratty Archon? And then as the story went on, the Genshin community did like a 180 on her, and I'm like, yeah, you better admit you're wrong. Look at this wonderful written character. And by the end of her story, my heart just basically went, oh, you poor sweet little baby. And let me give you a hug. Have a bowl of mac and cheese. Have a plushie. You know what? Take 2 plushies. And finally, Setlali. Her design, perfect. Her attitude, my queen.
You annoy me too sometimes.
I think I have a soft spot for tsundere, but getting to the topic back at hand, it's also the way that she's portrayed in her game and animations. Like, look at this face. Look at this lovable grandma. And the fact that she reads light novels and the way it's portrayed, it's so adorable. Like, oh my god, give her more books. Yumiko, answer me. Give her books. Give her more light novels. Finally, Honkai Star Rail. Not finally Honkai Star Rail, we still got like a whole bunch of other ones. Why did I say family? Cypher, Cat Girl. What else do I need to say more? I love her laugh. Like, I could watch a compilation of just her laughing. The laugh is so good. The voice actress did such a good job. Oh, and you know, I want her to put her... Sorry about that, I don't know what happened there. Up next is Firefly. But the fact that she can transform into a cool armor hero is definitely the reason why she is my #1 ride or die for this game. And her interaction between her and the other Stellar 1 hunters as well.
Hey, Demon King, you do what you want, days are over.
Huh? You mean me?
Jade, answer me. Cure Firefly of her space cancer and my life is yours. Sora does actually have some honorable mentions, Silver Wolf being one of them because... Yes, it is actually that easy for one of these characters to become one of my favorite by just simply saying the phrase. And Sparker gets an honorable mention just because both versions of her kind of remind me of a girl failure in some ways. I do also like her hair design, I also like her personality, it's very mischievous and stuff like that. Withering Waves. Yinlin is actually the first character I ever like E6 Constellation 6, whatever you call it. She's the first character I technically maxed out in any gacha game so far. And if you're wondering why I maxed her out, really funny story. When she first came out, I had about, I want to say 300 posts saved up for her. And I originally was just gonna get her and her weapon. That's it, no maxing her out or anything like that. And what ended up happening was, on the first 10 pull I did, wasn't on her, it was on her, like, her weapon banner. and I ended up getting it. And on her actual banner, I did a 10 pull and then another one and got her. And then I did another 10 pull. Mind you, I'm 30 pulls into it. I get a second copy of her. I do another 10 pull and then I lose the 50-50 and then I get her. Like, you don't understand. Within like 50 pulls, I have like I have like 3 copies of her. I don't know, like it's all a blur, honestly, or something like that. Like, I think it took like 200 pulls for me to basically max out her constellation skills or whatever they're called in game. Her animations are
Time to wrap
well animated. Like, I don't know what you expect from me. If you watch this far into the video, you know I like pretty looking characters. Cheng Li, she's smart, beautiful design. This scene in particular is very interesting. But that all aside out, we'll talk for another moment. I think the real reason I really like her is mainly because of her eyes and the way they're drawn. I don't really know why. It's just I really like looking at her eyes. Sunny, I love in a woman in suit. When I saw her in the story, this is how I felt, honestly. I was stun-locked when I saw her, and when I heard her voice,
I'm Zani, a staff member here.
amazing, perfect, brings a smile to my face. Her VA did such an amazing job at it. Man, I'm using the word amazing like I need to Google a dictionary to learn more phrases and words. Zenless Zone 0. Just Chisa. Yeah, Yishan and Ye Xingran are pretty. Jane as well. Jane. And sure, Nicole maybe. Honestly, Nicole might be like one of the best characters in the game in terms of personality. Like, in terms of having a conversation with her, she would probably be the second easiest person for me to talk to. Because whenever she does a hangout event, she's really chill. Sorry, going on another tangent. Back to the topic at hand again. But Chisa's design and personality, it's honestly like my favorite out of the entire ZZZ. But Chisa's design and personality honestly is like perfect. I'm not using I need to pick up a dictionary. But if there's any character I would pick out of the entire like list that would be like, yeah, this one is my favorite, it is definitely her. I think it's the fact that when you first meet her, she kind of gives off bratty energy.
If even you two, the prince and princess of this grand estate, won't take me in, then I'll be left to sleep on the streets yet again. Thank you, you two kind souls. So the room upstairs on the left is mine now?
But at the same time, she is a girl failure.
Sir, someone here apparently can't understand your very straightforward commission request. And that someone isn't me. When I left, those people were all alive and well.
But then you start to learn a little bit more about her, you learn more about her backstory, then it starts being a, wow, this character is so silly, I love her, to this character is working so hard, and I hope she can achieve all her hopes and dreams. I don't know if that really makes sense or not. Hey, DJ, isn't it because she's like the closest in design and personality to me? We do not talk about my Oshis out in the open.
Leave company!
Don Quixote. What else can I say about her? I may be stupid, but she is my other half. Her personality, her upbeat attitude, her story, her hyperfixation with fixes in the city. I swear to God, if you leave me and Don Quixote in a room for 10 straight hours, we would just basically talk about fixes and Kamen Rider for the entire time. And we probably wouldn't even process that the door was unlocked this entire time, alright? I don't know how else to explain this. It's the fact she is so hyperfixated. She gives off gremlin ADHD energy. We can go brain cell for brain cell communication. Like, we would always be on the same page. You guys do not understand. My love for Don Quixote is on the same level as Chisa. Chisa may be like my favorite out of this like entire list. Don Quixote is definitely number 2. But I think give her like 2 more weeks, she might just be number 1. You know what? I'm so sorry, Chisa. I may think that you deserve all the love and attention in the world, but Don Quixote also equally deserves all the love and attention in the world as well. You both were shared a first place title slot. Finally, Up Knights. It's your own. It's just your own. There's no other competition in this game for me. I'm gonna be honest. When I first saw her, I just thought her character design was really cool, neat, whatever. Just another, generic pretty anime girl got from a gacha game. But when I played the game, her introduction is probably one of the funniest introductions to me, because it's kind of like the Wizard of Oz type of deal, where she's like using a voice modifier to talk to you and stuff like that. And then, when you finally get to meet her, it's like you see her. You see her, the way she interacts. Basically does like a 180 because you realize the person behind the voice is pretending. And yeah, all of these characters on the list are like conventionally attractive, and you might be like, DJ, isn't that really shallow? Only pick these like pretty characters? Dude, these are gacha games. Every character is hot. The guys are hot. The women are hot. Even the NPCs of most of these games are hot. So the real standouts to me are basically boils down to their personality. And not to glaze Limbus Company, but all of the centers in Limbus Company, top tier characters. The worst one probably would be ranked like, I wanna say, B out worst in this, I guess, magical made up ranking tier list in which you wouldn't know who ranks where, and you wouldn't really know if B is considered good enough, because all for you know, B is like the last ranking on that list. But I think I'm getting on another tangent, so I'm just gonna end the video here. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe. Also, I wanted to say thank you for the 100 subscribers. Thank you so much, y'all.